So this week I tried to figure out how to use my voice commands on my computer, and I couldn't get them to work, so I went to my friend Megan's today, and she pulled out her laptop and she's like, "Well, I can get them to work. I know how to make them work." And I was like, "Okay, that's great." So I'm thinking maybe if I see it, I'll be able to process how to do it. Like if I'm doing something wrong or there's like some button I didn't check, like, oh, now that I checked that button, everything works. And so I go there, and she pulls out her iPad. It's like, open Safari, open iTunes, make a tab, tell me a joke, tell me a story. And it's just responding to everything she says. And it's just this beautiful song of cooperation between her and her laptop. And I'm getting so excited just seeing them do this, because I'm thinking, now I've seen it happen, I know it can happen with mine. And so I come home today, and I'm getting all excited. I turn on my Mac. I'm like, all right, here it goes. Like, open Safari. Open Safari. And I know I'm kind of a mumbler usually, and so I'm enunciating everything I say. Open Safari. No, nothing. Doesn't work. I tried it in a whisper, I tried it in a monotone, I tried it slow motion. Nothing. And so I'm getting a little discouraged at that point. And then nothing's popping up, and the little things always jump into the red, like, no, you can't speak like that to us. And I said, open Safari, and iChat opened, and it was like, opening iChat, and I was like, yes! And I was so happy. I was like, yes, because that means it at least heard me. It processed that I'm here. And so I kind of felt like it's like a retarded child. Like for years you're just say I'm hungry. Just say I'm hungry. It's meh. Like, just say I'm hungry, and meh. And it won't say anything you tell it to. It just mumbles and doesn't say anything. And then finally one day you're like, say I'm hungry, and it's like, blanket. And you're like, yes, you said blanket. And even though that's not what you wanted it to say, it's still something. It's processing. It's something you can work with. And so that's the stage I'm at, is working with my iMac to read my voice. And I feel like the little microphone on the side with the little blinky arrows and the lines, the levels that it will read at is like my nanny, and it's always in my room. So me talking to the iMac, my little retarded child, is always monitored by the nanny, and it'll go in the red when, like, no, you're not supposed to talk to it like that. So I'm like, okay, and I'll try to speak softer, and it keeps going into the red, and I don't know why, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and it's so frustrating. And so then eventually I just get really mad, and I'm like, oh, I hate you! And I'm like, shut up! You're a douche! And I just yell at the computer, and I know my family probably thinks I'm just losing my mind. But it gets so frustrating that red line keeps popping up every single time. And sometimes I've left my fingers on the command keys, like, oh yeah, you're gonna hear me, and I'll leave them on there and be like, I hate you. And that's when a little, like, emoticon, like, sad face will pop up. That would be cool. That would be really cool. But it didn't. So that's where I'm at with my computer right now. I'm trying to figure out iMovie. Got the iTunes thing down, and the photo booth. Definitely messed with that. And yeah, it just really sucks not being able to do the voiceover and just having it pop up random things like empty trash, and then it's like iChat. That's one that it keeps going back to, is iChat, opening iChat, and then I'll be like, closing iChat? No, it won't close anything. It only knows how to open stuff. But yeah, I guess I should just at least be grateful that I have a Mac, and even if it is a little retarded. So my computer just went down the light, and that's great.